Hello, collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So, you guys, this is our Divine Feminine dedicated message. Welcome in, my Divine Feminines. I hope you guys are doing well. As usual, I am here to check on you in the collective to see how you guys are doing, see how life is going, see what type of encouragement, advice, and wisdom I can give to you guys at this time. Okay. So, like I did for the Divine Masculines, if you haven't checked out that message, please do. It's pretty amazing. Um, I am going to get you guys a first guided message from Inner Wisdom Compass that I feel like is just the overall energy for the Divine Feminines that I will be connecting with during this message. So I wanted to give you guys some advice, some words of encouragement. Welcome in all of the current followers and subscribers. Welcome back, you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys have shown me in the channel. I send all that love back to you guys tenfold. Welcome in all the new followers and subscribers. Thank you guys for finding us here. Thank you for joining the Soul Tribe. Just make sure when you hit that subscribe button, just make sure you select the arrow and then make sure you hit the all button, just so you don't miss any of the other messages that I do upload for you guys on a daily basis. Okay, beautiful. So, my Divine Feminines. So, let's start with the guided message from Inner Wisdom Compass that I got for you guys. Okay, so I feel like there are a group of you guys who have a level of emotional baggage that you are still holding on to. And it's weighing you down. There's a level of guilt, there's a level of shame. And whatever this baggage is, whatever you have packed in this very pretty suitcase, I feel like you still feel bad about it. You still have not truly let it go. So it is still a heavy weight that you sometimes feel, not all the time, but it's definitely something that still comes up and you think about. And I feel like you work so hard on a daily basis to stay out of your head about it. I feel like you work so hard on a daily basis to not become overwhelmed by the thought of whatever this baggage is, whatever this situation was, whatever this thing, maybe something that happened to you that maybe you never told anyone about, a traumatic situation that has truly shaped you from within. I feel like you do your best every single day. You wake up and you start your day and you deal with your families and your friends and your coworkers and you do your job. But I feel like it is definitely something that still can hurt you internally. I think you've decided that, hey, as long as I'm moving in the right direction in life at this time, as long as I keep my head up, I keep moving forward, I keep making better choices, this will not define who I am. And you're right. In life, we all have to take a moment, find our true north, catch our breath, make sure that we don't get anxious, panic, we regain our bearings, trust in ourselves. Yes, that is exactly what you should be doing. But I feel like no matter how much you do this, there is still a level of regret that you feel about this particular situation that you found yourself in with a person, place, or thing. And I feel like, again, you do your best to hold your head up high every single day because you don't want this situation or whatever this was that you have, this emotional baggage that you've packed away in something very beautiful. You don't want it to control you. So there's a level of ego and pride that you hold about yourself. You walk around and you smile with all the confidence in the world. But deep down, there is a level of you feeling judged for this thing that's happened. You feel like if people truly knew what you've been through, that you would be looked at differently. You would be unique. And it is a memory that will always be there. And I know that you struggle with it. Again, maybe not 24/7, but you struggle with it. There's no need for you to be so hard on yourself about it, Divine Feminine. We've all been in situations that we wish we could go back and change, that we ask ourselves sometimes, how did I get there? How did that even become something that I got involved in? Why did I choose this person? Why did I decide to go out this particular night to this particular place? So many questions that become answers of the unknown that your baggage begins to fill up. So do not put more inside the suitcase that does not need to be there. Don't be angry with yourself or blame yourself for a decision that you wish you could take back. Again, we've all been there. I understand that you feel responsible. And I commend you for taking a level of accountability in the situation, because yes, we are all responsible for our own actions. Sometimes we aren't. Sometimes we are put in situations by others unknowingly. So I don't know what that situation was, but at the end of the day, you are holding a level of accountability. It means you are very mature and you're responsible. So I commend you for that, but don't allow that level of accountability to include guilt and shame. I feel like it makes you feel like you're not special, like you are not a lotus, a beautiful lotus that's made it out of the mud, but you have. Because no matter what the situation was that you went through, you still every single day maintain your life. You still choose to get up and hold your head high. So you are still this beautiful lotus that is very rare. You made it out of the mud of that situation. And you take care of yourself now, as you should. So again, don't allow guilt and shame or yourself to be angry at a mistake that you made to define who you are, because I feel like whoever it is this may be connecting with, I feel like you have gotten yourself out of a tough situation. You still become strong and beautiful, and you are passionate about your life and the direction that you're going, and you take a lot of pride in who you are, as you should. And while this level of confidence may be there a little bit to cover up what is hurting on the inside, I feel like it is a true level of confidence that you deserve to have. So, whoever you are, please don't feel guilty. Don't hold on to emotional baggage. Forgive yourself and release whatever this is so it doesn't continue to weigh you down or just be that thing in the back of your mind that stays a burden. Don't allow it to live in your heart so that you can continue to heal and grow. All right, Divine Feminine. I hope that was helpful for someone. All right, I'm going to get you your truth oracle message. I will also pull messages for you from the cosmos as well. I will also pull zodiac signs, and then I will get you your oracle from Oshun at the end, you guys. All right, my Divine Feminines, what has been going on with you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you've had an amazing day, afternoon, or evening, or whenever you are catching this message. And I do pray that the message is useful for you. So let's see what is going on with my divine feminines at this time. What are the most important messages for my divine feminines? Okay. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. Time to clean it up. Let go of people, places, and things that do not serve you at this time, Divine Feminine. What else? Okay. Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Interesting. So maybe for a group of you guys, again, take what resonates, leave what does not. This may not be a message that you connect with, and that's okay. You may still find the information useful. So for some of you guys, it's time for you to reassess. It's time for you to figure out what's in your life at this time that is not bringing you joy and happiness, whether that is a person, place, or thing. And it's time to reassess. It's time to get rid of the excess because it seems like it may be time for you to start opening up to new things, person, places, or things that are coming in. And you want to make sure you have space available in your mind and your heart for these new blessings that are coming. What else for my divine feminines? Okay. What else for my divine feminines? What else is important at this time for my divine feminines? Okay. Reach out. You've isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, so reach out to ask for support at this time, okay? So I have a lot of my divine feminines who I completely can relate to, who are usually in divine masculine energy because you are so used to handling things on your own that sometimes it's hard to ask for support of others, especially when you have a routine, especially when you feel like you can trust yourself and you know how things will go. You can trust that things will get handled because you handle them. But this is the level of encouragement for my divine feminines who are in divine masculine energy, that you need to reach out and ask for support at this time if you truly need it, and don't be afraid of asking. Okay? Especially if you don't have a divine masculine in your life at this time. If you do have a divine masculine in your life, then it's time to make sure that, you know, he take the load off of your shoulders. Consider the options. You've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome, and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. My right ear is ringing. So confirmation for you guys that you guys need to reach out for support or get your divine masculine to help you a little bit more if you really need it. Okay. And you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible result. So don't limit yourself to possibilities at this time, divine feminines. Again, you are fully supported, whether that is in the 3D with your divine masculine, if you have one. In the 3D, you handle things as you should. You're taking care of business. Yeah, my right ear is ringing like crazy. You guys are doing such a great job with staying in control and handling, you know, your everyday task, and you're being on your routine, and your kids are taken care of, and you do your job well. You are detail oriented. Your boss is loving you right now. You're probably up for a promotion soon, but it's okay to be supported. It's okay to ask for help when you really need it. And it's okay to consider other options than just you handling things. Make sure that you are open to receive so that you can reach the highest possibility available. Okay. What else for my divine feminines? And if there's any divine masculines listening to this message and you have a divine feminine, I'm going to need you to make sure that she is taken care of. Make sure you're doing your job. But I know you guys are, especially if you guys are divine masculines. I'm sure you would not let your queen or your empress be without. Okay, what else is needed for my divine feminines? What other messages are needed for my divine feminines at this time? Divine feminines, what else do you guys need to know? I can tell that you guys are handling things quite well. That's amazing. I'm proud of you guys. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. My right ear is ringing again. Confirmation. So you guys are being impatient over a situation. Maybe there's something you're trying to get done, but it doesn't seem like things are working out. Maybe it's because you need a level of support that you don't have at this time in this particular situation or endeavor. So really, like I said, it's really the time to make sure that you are asking for what you need and stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. Yeah, sometimes you just got to open your mouth and say what it is you need and desire at this time. Like I said, especially those of you who are connected to a divine masculine, they will be there to support you, if you are truly needing it. I know that we like to be superwoman all the time and act like we can just handle a million things, which we usually can, right? Because, we're divine feminines, but it's always nice to be supported and be able to be in our Empress energy and our divine feminine energy and also receive and have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So have faith in the other people around you, your support system, divine feminines. I know, again, that we like to have a level of control over our everyday lives and routine, but sometimes you got to relinquish that control, again, in order to truly be in your divine feminine energy and receive. And I understand that most of us are warrior spirits. Relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle here to master your forceful nature. I get it. Most of us have had to be in a warrior spirit mentality because, a lot of divine feminines are single parents. You have to handle so many things. You've been through so many battles, whether that is in friendships, whether that is in relationships, whether that is with family. And you feel like you've constantly had to fight for every single thing that you have with not much appreciation for what you've had to do to get where you are, not much encouragement. People usually are ridiculing you, especially if you're not doing things as they would do it. So they judge you rather than trying to support and help you. They rather talk shit about you, or they just can't believe that you can handle that many things on your own as a single person, a single parent. So they're very judgmental. So you constantly have to fight for the things that you want, the things that you need, your family, your home. So I understand that you're used to standing 10 toes down for yourself. Because most of the time, people just like to sit back and wait for you to fail. As sad as that is to say, but that is the reality. Especially when people don't feel like they are as strong as you. It's almost like they wait for a moment of weakness to be able to throw it in your face. But at the end of the day, they don't realize that they are the weak ones, waiting to watch someone else fall instead of trying to be there to support them. So I understand the warrior spirit. I understand where you are. But again, you do deserve support, and you can have support if you ask. What's the other message needed from my divine feminines at this time? What is that final message from the truth? that my divine feminines need. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding onto. It's hurting you. And you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding onto this negativity. Release it and be free. My divine feminines, we have been through it. Some of us a lot more than others. I know there are a lot of people that I follow on YouTube that I listen to that are single parents, that have been single parents, that have 2, 3, 4, and 5 children, multiple baby daddies that were not there for them. They've had to get it out the mud, and they do it every single day. They work their butts off every single day with little to no help, and they thrive. You guys thrive no matter what. So understand that that hurt and that pain, it made you this warrior spirit. It pushed you to step up when nobody else stepped up for you. So now you don't have the expectation of anybody else being there for you. And I completely get that. But you are divine. And even if there's nobody in the 3D that supports you, understand you are always supported by the universe, by spirit, by God. In your divine feminine energy, yes, you have to balance your divine masculine. So understand that I get it. Been there, done that. I get it. But understand and trust that you do deserve support. Okay? Let me get you a few messages from the cosmos that will be helpful for you at this time, my divine feminines, my strong warrior feminine spirits. I support all of you guys who get up and do it every single day, no matter the opposition, no matter the challenge. Even if you got to cry yourself to sleep at night, you still get up the next day with a smile on your face and you handle it, because that's what you do. Your capacity to feel deeply, connect with the unseen currents of the soul is a treasure that brings you closer to your higher self. Yes, you knowing how to handle your emotions, knowing how to still get up and deal with these challenges every single day, knowing how to connect with people and make others feel special, even if every day you don't feel special. You are a higher version of self, even if you don't see that yet. What else? Could be connecting with Leos, strong Leos, Leo. As you walk your path, remember that your strength is not only in the spotlight, but also in the shadows where you can uncover the depths of your soul. So while you shine externally, understand that you also shine in spirit. You are seen as strong, not only by people on this physical plane, but by spirit, by God, my divine feminines. What else from the cosmos? The sun. You radiate with inner light, confidence, and authenticity. Just as the sun lights up the sky, your presence brightens the lives of those around you. Always remember the effect that you have on others. People see you, people feel your energy. You bring light where there is dark. You bring a smile where there is sorrow. So you are appreciated. Pluto, your willingness to confront the darkness within you opens the gateway to profound healing and soul evolution. Let the transformation begin. Do not be afraid of your shadow side. Divine feminine, again, that's where your warrior spirit comes from. A few more from the cosmos. Get a few more from the cosmos. Vortex, release resistance and surrender to the flow of me. You are guided to trust the process, let go of control, and embrace the journey into the unknown. Let go, let go, collective. Let go, my divine feminines, of the hurt and the pain. Let go. Okay? Could be connecting to Geminis. You can be both the student and the teacher, the seeker and the guide, the speaker and the listener. Embrace your duality. You don't have to choose. You don't have to choose, divine feminines. Because before you become a teacher, you are a student. Right? Before you can be a guide, you need to seek knowledge. You are a master of your craft because you are willing to accept your duality and who you are. Beautiful. All right, divine feminines, let me get you your oracle messages from Oshun. Understand that, my divine feminines, while we are warrior spirits because we have to be, understand that you are still a divine feminine. You have to be willing to receive love and support because you deserve to have love and support, because you still are an empress at the end of the day. So while I understand that a lot of us are used to just handling things, getting things done because that's what we do, you still have to be willing to allow love and support in. All right, let's see what the oracle message is from Oshun. Oh, beautiful. Oshun definitely got a message for my divine feminines. Oshun of Mother's Milk, number 41. Cover this up just a tiny bit. It's a beautiful depiction of a mother feeding her child. The number 41 could be significant. Could be connecting to a group of you guys who are 41. The number 5 could also be important as well. What is Oshun's message? Nurturing harvest prosperity. Oshun of Mother's Milk, I embrace the abundant harvest. A lot of you guys are in your harvest season at this time. That's definitely huge in the collective. You have been working really hard these last 6 months. And by the end of this year, you will start to see your harvest come in from all of the hard work that you've been putting in, all the dedication, the willingness to heal, the willingness to seek knowledge, the willingness to keep your heart open, surrender, and allow yourself to be blessed. Initiation of dreams. This is a time of receiving. When Oshun of Mother's Milk graces your reading, you are entering a season of harvest and abundant rewards. Your hard work, patience, and nurturing have borne fruit, and now is the time to relish the gifts and blessings that come your way. Now you need to nurture all that you have cultivated. This is a fertile period of fullness and satisfaction. The divine is pouring mother's milk of abundance and nurturing into your life. Like I said, divine feminines, it is time for you to receive. I understand that we are natural warrior spirits because we've had to be. We've had to fight for everything that we have, worked so hard. We had to be different people, wear different hats, especially my single mothers out there. Even if you are connected to a divine masculine or you are connected to a partner, you've still had to wear multiple hats to get things done within your family unit. This is what we do naturally. So, all of the work and effort and exhaustion, everything that you've sacrificed is now beginning to harvest. So it is very important that you stay in your divine feminine role at this time and allow yourself to receive the blessings that are going to start pouring into you. Allow yourself to receive. Don't be so much in your divine masculine energy that you push away support, you push away love. Receive what you have worked so hard for, because you deserve it at this time. And it is time for harvest, says Oshun. And I'm going to listen to her. Beautiful, beautiful messages for my divine feminines. I always pray that my messages are useful. I pray that they give you food for thought. I pray that they encourage you to continue to grow, evolve, to continue to show yourself love, care, nurture. But it is time for you to receive. So it's time for you to surrender and allow. Until next time, my divine feminines. Bye, guys.